a $1,200 Champion, and a $5,800 Generac Guardian. Same 12 kilowatt class output. After 10 years of backup duty, the Champion cost $25,000 to own. The Generac cost $9,000. The sticker price was wrong. The real cost was hidden in maintenance. Most buyers compare the wrong number and pay $15,000 extra over the life of the unit for it. Today, propane versus diesel versus gas. Real 10-year costs, real failure modes, and the verdict for backup duty versus primary use. If you size a generator on sticker price, you're not buying power. You're buying regret. One rule from the Hub video, then we run the numbers. Generators serve two roles, and the economics flip between them. Backup is 500 hours a year. Winter outages, cloudy weeks, peak loads. Primary is 4,000 hours a year, running your house most of the time. The fuel that wins for backup loses for primary. Pick the wrong combination and you double your lifetime cost. Backup first, then primary, because 90% of off-grid setups need backup, not primary. Total 10-year cost is 5 things: unit price, install, fuel, maintenance, replacement. Skip any of them and your comparison is fiction. The biggest gotcha is lifespan. A $1,200 generator that lasts 1,500 hours is more expensive per hour than a $7,000 generator that lasts 15,000 hours. 10 minutes of math saves $10,000. 3 fuels, same 6 dimensions. Let's run the numbers. Gasoline. Here's where most people start their search, and where most people make the wrong call. Cheapest sticker price, highest hidden costs. Unit price $1,000 to $3,000. Install up to $500. Fuel $4.50 to $6 per hour. Engine lifespan 1,000 to 2,000 hours, shortest of the 3. Maintenance $150 to $300 per year. Hidden cost, gasoline goes stale in 6 months. Throwing 30% away annually adds $200 to $400. 10-year backup cost, $9,000 to $15,000. Looks cheap. Isn't. Portable units aren't built for serial use. After 2 or 3 real outages, the engine is halfway dead. Verdict: gasoline only if you need a portable unit you can move. For fixed backup, every dollar saved on sticker price comes back as engine replacement. The trap: gasoline looks cheapest until you're 18 months in and replacing the engine. Propane. This is where most people get the math completely wrong. They look at propane's higher sticker price and walk away. The off-grid default, for good reason. Unit price range from $3,000 to $5,000 for 12 to 15 kilowatt standby. Install $2,000 to $4,000. Fuel $7 to $10 per hour. Engine lifespan 1,500 to 3,000 hours, about 3 to 6 years at 500 hours per year. Maintenance $200 to $400 per year. Hidden cost, tank rental or purchase. 10-year backup cost, $15,000 to $22,000. Why it wins: propane stores indefinitely. A 500-gallon tank for 5 years, and the fuel is still good. Compared to gasoline's 6-month shelf life. Verdict: the off-grid backup standard. If your install is fixed and your usage is reliable, this is the default. This is where propane looks good, and where it quietly loses if you push it past backup duty. Diesel. Diesel flips the math, but only in one scenario: the expensive option that pays back if you actually use it. Unit price ranges from $5,000 to $9,000. Install $3,000 to $5,000. Fuel $8 to $10 per hour. Engine lifespan 8,000 to 15,000 hours. 3 to 5 times longer than propane. Maintenance $300 to $500 per year. Hidden cost: diesel storage degrades over 12 months. 10-year backup cost $18,000 to $25,000. Diesel costs more upfront and per gallon, but the engine lasts so long that backup duty barely touches it. The reason it costs more on a 10-year basis, even though the engine lasts longer, is simple. At 500 hours a year, you don't live long enough to use up the engine life. You're paying for durability you'll never need. Verdict: overkill for backup unless you're genuinely remote, facing prolonged outages, or planning to scale to primary use later. 5 hidden costs that don't show up in any comparison chart but absolutely show up in your bank account. Noise, 65 to 75 decibels at 25 feet. Inverter generators cut noise nearly in half for $500 to $1,000 more. Permits. Some counties require permits for any standby over 10 kilowatts. A $200 permit fee is fine. A $4,000 fix-it order after install is not. Fuel delivery surcharges. January propane delivery costs 15 to 30% more than July. Diesel road tax adds 24 cents per gallon if you're not using off-road dyed diesel. Tank lease versus purchase. Renting locks you into 20 to 40 cents per gallon over market. Owning $1,500 up front lets you shop. 3 years of rental savings pays for the tank. Cold start failures. Below 20 degrees Fahrenheit, propane needs warming kits. Diesel needs glow plugs and stabilizer. Budget $200 to $500 for cold weather kits. None of this shows up on the spec sheet. All of it shows up on the invoice. If this is the kind of breakdown you wish you'd had before buying, subscribe. Backup verdict. For 90% of off-grid setups, propane wins. Gasoline is too short-lived for fixed installs. Diesel is overkill at 500 hours per year. Propane is the middle ground. Long fuel storage, reasonable engine life, defensible 10-year cost. The one exception, if your property is genuinely remote and refueling is hard, diesel's longer engine life can flip the math. Primary use is where the math turns brutal. At 4,000 hours per year, you're running 8 times the wear of backup. Engine replacement schedules collapse. Maintenance frequency triples. Fuel storage stops being seasonal and starts being weekly. Gasoline dies inside 18 months. Diesel is the only sane choice. Propane works for primary in mild climates with short runs, but at full primary duty, you're replacing the engine every 4 years. Diesel can run a decade. That's the 61 cent per kilowatt-hour propane and 64 cent per kilowatt-hour diesel numbers from the hub video. Same numbers, now with the Y behind them. But generators as primary aren't a power system. They're a maintenance problem. Before you buy. The solar question. Run one check first. How much would oversizing your solar by 30% cost? Take your current solar quote, add 30% more panels, add 25% more battery. If the answer is under $4,000, you might not need a generator at all. 30% more solar handles cloudy weeks, winter dips, peak loads. The exception is multi-week storms or full system failures. For those, a small portable beats a large standby. The system thinker question, should I buy this? Beats, which one should I buy? Every time. Most people get this decision wrong once. It costs $10,000 to $15,000 over the life of the system. Spreadsheet below. Comment which fuel you're leaning toward and why. I'll cover the most common scenarios in a follow-up. Next video. Generator sizing by load profile. If you're buying for 10 years, comparing sticker prices is amateur hour. Run the total.